Here we go. Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the Uintah Basement, everybody. I'm your co-host, the Mighty Quinn, out here in the armpit of Utah, the Uintah Basin. And I'm also back with Mr. Jaycen Ostler, my co-host.
Good afternoon, Mr. Quinn Cole.
Oh, I love it. How you been?
Oh, today's been a day. As we were supposed to get a skip of snow the other night. We got about a foot.
I see that.
So we have it. So that made yesterday and all half a day shoveling snow, and it didn't work today because when the job site has a foot of snow on it, you really can't dig dirt and haul it off. So we'll start again tomorrow.
So day drinking in the morning in boxer shorts, or that's how I start.
I fucking did. I did. Hold on one sec. I want to fix that light right there.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves, people. I'll give you a topic. The Mormon Tabernacle Choir, neither Mormon nor choir. Discuss.
Okay, this is episode 58 for all you late bloomers out there that haven't been listening to our episodes. But yeah, we're back to episode 58. We're getting up there. We're like a senior citizen almost. You know, I think you can actually claim Social Security at 59. I'm not sure, maybe 62. I don't know, 59 penalized. But yeah, anyhow, ramble on like Led Zeppelin, huh? Ramble on. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to start discussing when you can retire now.
Yeah,
you got your IRAs in your.
I filled in the blank like I was, on the radio right there. Just, episode 58. Oh. We were just adding on to. I was like, I think you can retire at 59. So we're almost senior citizens. So you guys got this pounding of a snowstorm. We got a little bit of wind and the crop dust this morning. Probably about inch to inch and a half out here in the Uintah Basin, and it didn't drop below zero though, so I was okay with it. You know, it all melted off during the day. Hell, my lawn's turning green.
Well, yeah, we had honeybees at our house last week. Now we got, like I said, there's at least a foot of snow. I was talking to a friend of mine that lives up on the bench just west of me a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah, God, we got 14 inches of snow." We were actually out in Tooele when it hit, and my God, all of a sudden it just piss pounded Tooele. Like it started snowing, like say, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock or something like that. And by 10 o'clock when we left, there was like 4.5 inches of snow in the front yard. It's like, oh shit. And we come home and it was assholes and elbows all the way back to West Jordan. 5 inches of slush on the road, and snow is hard. Looked like he was traveling through space. It was a son of a bitch for March. If it looks like December. It looks like December out here right now.
Oh yeah, March is always hits us hard out here in the base, and our spring times are rough. You know, we go by the day. You know, it's one of those Utah weather deals where it's sunny and hot, and then the next minute it's freezing and cold. You know, I mean, you get all three seasons all at once, just like you talk about. You know, I did have some chilling. Well, I had a chilling experience this morning going up the Mighton bench. Coming around that corner, you're pretty familiar with that hill.
Yeah,
there was 3 vehicles off the side of the road, and ambulance, and there was accidents. Everybody was driving like they'd never seen snow, and it was. I just had that little anxiety attack going up the hill. I was like, God, I hope nobody's dead or something. I don't know anybody, you know. So it brought back some memories from our teenage years. So
Well, yeah, the way the weather's been out here, people haven't seen snow. It's just been fun.
Yeah.
So then we just supposed to have another storm coming in Wednesday, I think. So we'll see what happens there. But I was talking to the legendary Cody Tisdale, and they're throwing chains up over Vail today.
Oh,
Over
shit.
Colorado, that's throwing chains on. So
Those sons
Yeah.
of bitches. That's a topic I wanted to bring up. Speaking
What's
of
up?
Colorado,
Hmm.
we have this railroad that's supposed to come in here to haul some crude oil out of the basin and bring some opportunity back to this area, which
Yeah.
we need it. And right now, why it's booming out here and gas is at $4.15 a gallon.
That's nice.
Yeah, the railway will pay for it'll actually drop prices and fuel, be able to haul it out quicker. But Colorado shut it down. So they're not going to let us hook into their rail. Denver does not want crude oil coming into their valley. And it starts from Glenwood Springs. I read an article today. I actually have this article here, but it's pretty long to read, but I just kind of summed it up that it's been shut down over there. They're trying to sue the crude companies for hauling through their community, which is safer. I'm not going to back oil and big business 100%, but it is my job. And I do know that this community thrives on it. We need that to be able to grow and have good businesses out here and have restaurants, So it's sad that we go that way sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny what Colorado, what they like and don't like as far as trucking and transportation is concerned. It's interesting.
So it's just safer to put it on the railroad as opposed to putting, 100 semis out on the, I-70. I just don't understand it. But anyhow, this isn't a downing podcast. Let's your Dallas Cowboy fans are furious with owner Jerry Jones, huh?
I guess. What do you do now?
Oh shit! I lost it. What didn't he do?
Quinn.
What didn't he do?
I don't know.
He
March.
resigned.
I'm not following anything to do with
He resigned Dax.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what you're facing, which I have my ups and downs of all the NFL and what the hell's going on right now. They're it sounds like the Payton brothers are trying to go in with a deal with Elway to get Denver, but Jeff Bezos turned around and he's thinking about buying Denver or the Washington Commanders. So interesting.
Jeff Bezos, the Amazon
owner. Yeah.
He wants to buy who? Denver.
He's going for Denver.
He's got enough goddamn money. He could buy Denver, like not the team, like the whole goddamn city. Just buy all of Denver.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was great. Did you get that?
Oh wow. Yeah,
that's the ring
nice
camera.
ringtone you got.
Yeah. Well, I got the goddamn sound shut off like an old man, but apparently the ring camera comes through on that Bluetooth too. God, maybe I need to just shut Bluetooth off.
Yeah.
Disconnected like a Rancid song by the country I love.
Yeah. So anyway, no, I didn't know anything about that. The only thing I saw about football involved Tom Brady, and they were talking like him going to play a season at the 49ers.
Yeah, I've heard this.
They kind of like bring it all full circle for Uncle Tom Brady. He'll go play for one more team. He had to. I think
it'd be fun. I mean, but is that where our franchise is going? I mean, I doubt it.
Just a make-a-wish for the San Francisco Make-A-Wish. Yeah. I don't know. God, let's just quit talking about Tom Brady. Holy shit, he's as old as us. Let's quit talking about it. There's other stuff to talk about.
He started a podcast too.
Of course he did. Who hasn't?
I know. I haven't listened to it, but I mean, there's all kinds of podcasts bouncing out right now. There's a lot of people that have been doing them.
What's it called? The Tom Brady and the Tuck Rule?
It's probably number 12.
Yeah.
Isn't that what his company name is? So your big storm, I guess the Real was playing. They had to seek shelter down there in Salt Lake with that big storm. Can you believe that? I mean, soccer and snow. Wow.
I drove past the high school. I can't remember what high school it is. Granger or no, it's not Hunter. It's off the one off Bangor and 33rd or 35th, whatever it is. Those kids out there were out there shoveling the snow off the football field. I don't know if they want to play soccer or whatever. There's like 50 kids out there that are just shoveling the snow off. Like I said, it's deep. We got a lot of snow. It looks like Kevin Beach and I was talking about. I was like, God, it looks like December 10th out here. It's a week and a half before Christmas. We got to
no shit.
Snow in the yard.
Yeah, we need it. You just don't need it in the valleys. Hopefully your mountains got hit pretty goddamn hard. That's all I can think.
If they didn't, there's something wrong. But anyway, that's enough weather talk for one day.
Yeah.
What else? What else is going on?
I started watching Tommy and what the hell's the name of the show?
Pam and Tommy.
Yeah. Started watching that. Pretty graphic, pretty good so far. I didn't think Tommy was that big of an asshole. Apparently he is a prick, huh?
Back then, probably.
Oh yeah, probably at the peak of his fortune. I just Seth Rogen. Yeah, Seth Rogen. Great guy to watch, man. I kind of enjoy him as an actor. So
him and his the other guy, not Ron Swanson. What the hell's his name? I forgot his name all of a sudden. He's great. His partner, he's great in it too. And then I like the small part of Andrew Dice Clay, and there's he's pretty funny too.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of him, but I'll check it out.
I mean, he's in it. I don't know how far he's about the third or fourth episode. He comes into that. But anyway, no. Ever since then, I was going to bring that up. I've been on a Motley Crue kick for about 2.5, 3 weeks now. Started with reading Pam and Tommy, watching that movie, and then for Valentine's, I got this new book, Nikki Sixx's new book, The First 21: How I Became Nikki Sixx. Been reading that. That's about his childhood, growing up, bouncing between Jerome, Idaho, Seattle, and eventually ending up down in LA with these aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, all the bullshit with his mom. And then I watched the Motley Crue movie, The Dirt. Have you watched that yet?
No.
No.
I think I have. Yeah, I watched The Dirt. I've seen it.
Know if you had.
That was a good show. That even brought the Ozzy Osbourne one that's in the making, I guess, where they showed just a picture of Ozzy going through it. I guess they're going to do one for him too.
Well, they do the Ozzy, the famous Ozzy story where he snorted the ants and drank the piss off the sidewalk and all this and that. They're legendary stories if you read their books. Nice. So I read all their books, Tommyland, Nikki Sixx's books. He's got 2 or 3 of them out. This one, The First 21, then The Heroin Diaries, and The Dirt. And there's another one that I have it, but I haven't read it yet. But so I've been on a Motley Crue kick for the last couple of weeks, reading about him. And the other day we were talking about how how the internet has brought these celebrities to life, but before that they were kind of just a figment of your imagination, or they were just an unattainable thing, you didn't ever think that they had a hard life or that they ever struggled or anything. But holy shit, read his book. he had hell for about the first 18, 19 years of his life.
Well, hell, Jaycen, I don't have time to read a goddamn book between auditing or editing 2 podcasts.
Well, there's one little thing in here that he's starts out. He calls it the recipe to make a rock star at home. And he says, take a child, the more impressionable and imaginative, the better. Add a dash of neglect, abuse, and generous sprinkling of abandonment. And if you have other siblings on hand, subject them to the same treatment and let the child see it. Shake vigorously and let sit. That's pretty much it. His mom. Oh, then his mom. Here's a trip. So his mom, he talks about his mom when they lived down in I think they were, I can't remember how they lived now. Vegas maybe, or California. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, he talks about being this comedian named Richard coming
Dick?
over, and he was dating
Like
his
Dick?
mom.
Yeah.
Richard, yeah. So he talks about this his meeting this comedian, and for the longest time he didn't think anything of it. And he goes, and he talks about, he goes, oh, this African American black gentleman, his name was Richard, and forever turned out to be his Richard Pryor.
Oh shit.
His mom was dating Richard Pryor, and he was like living with him for the longest time. It was like, holy shit. If you ever have the time, and it sounds to me like you think you're busy, but if you ever get the chance to read Slash's book, is pretty good too. That guy lived an amazing childhood. His mom was like friends with like David Bowie and all kinds of shit.
Holy shit. What is his real name?
Saul.
Yeah, I'd go by Slash too.
Saul something.
Saul Rosenberg.
Yeah, Better Call Saul.
That's coming out. New season's coming.
That's what Axel said to Duff when they needed a guitar player. Call Saul.
Call Saul.
I don't know who the hell.
Oh.
It's Saul something.
Oh, that's great. I'll have to look it up, man. I've always known him as the artist known as Slash.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Nikki Sixx's real name is Frank Farana.
Yeah.
And
kind of weird to go by a different name. I guess, I have a first name and I go by Quinn. So,
yeah.
At least I got a stage name. The Quivering Quinn.
The Slash's real name is Saul Hudson. Oh my God.
Hudson, huh?
I just Saul Hudson. Oh, these fuckers are getting old too. They're all born in the 60s.
Yeah. Yeah. We got 70s, man. The last half of it. So
Slash is 56 years young.
Wow.
He'll be 57 in July. Thank you, Wikipedia.
Yeah.
For my instant information.
Well, Wikipedia is actually a lot of the stuff that I grab things off of too. Is you're look at an actor, you're like, who is that? Who is that? And you type in the show, and then you type in the actor, and then it pulls up their history on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to know. I wonder if we're on Wikipedia yet with the Uintah basement.
I hope so. It's just gonna be you and Cody.
No.
so speaking of Nikki Sixx, this is also kind of cool. I follow him on Instagram because, like I said, I've been on a Motley Crue kick. But he lives in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Mm-hmm. And he talks about it in his book. He moved up there. He got sick of LA and everything else, so he decided to go move up to Jackson and fuck up their politics. But whatever. Well, no, not really, because Jackson's they're liberal, so that's a liberal county, and the only liberal county in Teton County in Wyoming.
Yeah,
the only blue dot on the map in November. But he just goes up there, and I follow him on Instagram, and he just goes up there, and looks like he's cool as shit now. So he went from being this world famous rock star all over the world. Now he's going down to. He talks about going to Jackson, going down to True Value and buying fishing lures, meeting some guys at the counter and going fishing with them out on the river.
Oh, nice.
And his wife calls him up. She's like, "Where the hell are you?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm down here fishing." But he's got this little buddy that he posts a lot of pictures with. And if you're on Instagram, it's Jackson _biggest rock star. This dude, he's Nikki Sixx's buddy. It's funny as shit. He's got all kinds of pictures with him, hanging out with him. He showed up. Yeah, and there was the guy's birthday, and Nikki Six showed up at his birthday party at the local bar. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "God damn it! People our age have lived their whole lives to see these guys, and now these people are just hanging out with them. So now they've come to life somehow. They've gotten off. Now they're real. They're real people. God damn it!"
Now the drugs and the partying's over. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I got to be a real person. Let's go fly fishing.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think he wears a Brett Michaels cowboy hat when he goes out?
I hope so. If there's a God in heaven,
every rose. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, God, he's 63 years old, man. He was born in the 50s. Nikki Six. Nah, Nikki Six. Frankie
Nikki
Six.
Six is.
Yeah.
Frank Ferrana is how old?
He's 63. 63.
He talks about that in his book. He goes, "I'm getting fucking old." He talked about having his hips replaced, his shoulders and all busted up, and he talks about it because he would smash his guitars on stage for the show. He goes, "Nobody really told me to loosen the screws or cut the neck on it so it breaks easier."
Oh shit! God, his wife's not in the 60s though.
No. He's got a kid. Oh, Jesus. He dated Kat Von D for a little while, the tattoo girl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And who was his co-host on 6 a.m.? Or the Nikki Six channel? Isn't that... No, 6 a.m. was his band. And then he had his Sirius XM.
I think it's called 6 a.m. also, but I'm not 100%. But I know what you're talking about.
I used to listen to that. That played some damn fun music to listen to there because it got into some newer rock now and it got into some older. You know, I like it all, the old rock. So,
well, hell yeah, man.
Shit, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot tonight. I just
got more bitching and complaining to. I'm sick and tired of these goddamn fuel prices going up, mechanic prices going up, everything's going up. Up.
I just bought a case of fruit snacks for my grandson.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting you. Oh, look. I even shut it off. That is some loud shit, too.
Wow. Wow.
The Bluetooth is off.
Wow.
No. Yeah, but that's somebody coming in and out of the front door. But I bought those fruit snacks, $11, man, for 30 fruit snacks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we got the inflation here bad, but
yeah, it's everything.
We got a new bed too. My back's a little bit sore. 5-night plan.
Speaking of sore backs and getting old, so the other night we were out at the in-laws and sister-in-laws, and they got their lab puppy. He's a year old, and he's a goddamn beast of burden, and he just loves to play. And for some reason, he knows that I want to play with him, and he's annoying as shit. So I was down there wrestling with him. He's got this rope and was tugging on it, playing tug of war, throwing and all this.
Yeah,
dude. Yesterday I could barely move. It's like, God, my back hurts right here, and it's like playing with that dog. Like, I guess. Good Lord.
I'm blaming it on my bed. I did put out today on a couple of end wrenches.
I'm blaming it on the dog.
I'd like blaming it on the fun stuff instead of the work stuff. Then you're like, oh yeah, the bed, it's what it did. But we got this new bed, and it's one of my daughter calls it an old person bed because it's pretty much a king size, but it's 2 beds. It's the goddamn adjustable beds. And I don't know what to think about it. I've been in a queen since I've been married, and then we upgrade to a king, and we just pretty much separated. It's like
perfect. That's so when she starts snoring in the middle of the night and waking your ass up, you can just fold her up like a taco.
It's got dual remotes, so they
just hit that button. Just fold her up, just lift her ass right out of bed. Too bad they don't make a bed like they make a side dump. They just whoever's snoring, just fucking slowly just tips them over. Boom.
Yeah. Oh
Says,
man.
I don't know what happened. Maybe you must have rolled out of bed.
And if you notice we're not using the bar yet.
I can see that what happened.
Oh,
Nothing.
that clear coat
Yeah.
for the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Evidently 90 degrees. You're supposed to mix it for 6 minutes straight to get the proper mix. So I got spots in it that are wet and spots that are hard. And you're like, now what do I do? So I YouTube it like any idiot. And I get on YouTube and it tells me, put another coat on it. So I put another coat. Well, it hardens on top of this liquid. So now you can push on it. It's like a goddamn Bubblicious, the ones with the screen, the little senders that we used to have. What was
it? Yeah.
Hubba Bubba or something.
Yeah.
Gushers. How's that? It's like Gushers candy.
Mm-hmm.
So it squeezes out a little bit of pus.
Oh God.
So basically it's $70 a gallon. I into it 2 gallons. And I bought a third one tonight. And I'm stripping everything back off of it. So I had to buy a gallon of acetone to get it off. So we're going to smell like we're either good plumbers or nail what do they call it? Beauticians.
Oh, yeah.
So the bar is not finished. It's not complete. Maybe by this weekend. The problem is our weather too. I've got to keep that garage at 70 degrees to keep a good kiln on it too. So,
well, that's what I was wondering. Would it ever harden if you just left it alone and it like by the time it
48 hours with a heater on it?
Nothing.
And then I actually went out with the blow dryer and tried. So after a while, you throw your hands in the air and you go, "Fuck it, we just lost that money." Well, let's try again. And I'm not a painter. I hate painting, but I had a great idea. But we will make sure that it gets done right. I'm gonna have to resand the top of it, reburn it. So,
oh shit.
Yeah, the carpentry fell apart. I was doing so damn good. It's one of those projects you're like, damn, this is going good. Like not like the other shit that I do. Yeah, this is going to turn out, and everybody's happy. And all at once, it's like, what the fuck did I do? Anyhow, I look like the bar rescue on the Travel Channel, I guess.
No, just get John Taffer in on this deal. He'll come in there. He'll put in a POS system and a hydroflow beer tap and all kinds of crazy shit.
Ooh, I am going to go for the beer tap one of these days. Get it out there. Get the kegerator. Start brewing some beer.
There you go.
There
you go.
How'd Tim Allen do that? Yeah. Russia's blocking Facebook because it's restricting access to Russians. So now they're going to use Pornhub as their social media.
Jesus Christ.
Half of our porn that's banned is coming from Czechoslovakia, which is right next to Russia. Why not?
My God. Oh my God.
Oh, I gotta love
it. Banning porn or banning Russian. Yeah. I had some. I was going to tell you something. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right. Let's see how much you know about your hair bands since we're
talking
about hair bands. All right. This is gonna be easy.
Okay.
And if you miss any of these, you're just not the hair band artist that I think.
I know.
All right. Which band sang "Talk Dirty to Me"?
Oh, well. God damn. Legendary Bret Michaels, man.
And Poison. That's the answer there. What word is missing from this song by Poison? I want
action tonight.
There you go.
That one?
Yep.
That right? I just heard that song. As a matter of fact, I just heard that today. Taking the kid to school. I take Ellie to school and I'm rocking Hair Nation. So that's what she gets to listen to on her way to school when Dad takes her to school.
Nice.
Poison, Dawkins, Great White.
We listened to the Uintah Basement in my vehicle. I don't have any kids I'm taking to school. Oh, I only get one word. I want action. Right?
Yeah.
I'm writing them in just to see what you get. Which is not a song by Bon Jovi? Home Sweet Home, Runaway, Never Say Goodbye, or Bad Medicine?
Well, speaking of Motley Crue, we're going to go with Home Sweet Home is not a Bon Jovi song.
Yep, there you go. Who was never a member of Motley Crue? Tommy Lee, C.C. DeVille, Vince Neil, Nikki Sixx. God, I know these.
That'd have to be CC. But fun fact about him, he auditioned. What book was this? I think it was in Slash's book where he was going to be in Guns N' Roses. And Guns N' Roses said, "No, your look's a little too glam for us. We're going to go with Saul Hudson."
Slash. Which song does not belong with Motley Crue? Dr. Feelgood, Girls, 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 18 in Life, and Smoking in the Boys' Room.
Oh, let's go. Let's take Mr. Sebastian Bach, a Skid Row's song out of that. 18 in Life does not belong, Quinn.
No, it does not. Michael Damian had a hit song in the 80s. Which one was it? Rock On?
Fuck, who's mine?
Youth Gone Wild? Love Stinks? Or The Postman?
I don't even know who Michael Damian is. I'm going to say Love Stinks because I don't know.
Love Stinks. You're going with Love Stinks. Let's see what we got here because I'm going to go with the Youth Gone Wild.
No, that's Skid Row.
Maybe he works with Michael. Well, maybe that was his song. Let's see. Love Stinks. It doesn't fucking tell you. I want the hint. No, it's got two hints.
I have no idea who he is. I really don't.
Which song below does not belong to the band Warrant? Down Boys, Cherry Pie, I Wanna Rock, Uncle Tom's Cabin. I know which one that one is.
Let's take that Twisted Sister song out of there.
Old D. Snyder right there. Stay hungry.
He just had a birthday. He's 60-something now.
That's a knowledgeable dude right there, man.
He's something. Did you ever see those videos of him when he went up and took on the Congress? That's like his biggest thing.
Yeah.
Well,
the music was a pretty big thing in there in the 80s he had to fight for. He had to fight for the right to party. Oh, that's Beastie Boys. In what U.S. state did Jenny Lane die? Ohio, California, New York, or Pennsylvania?
God, I don't know. I know he died in a motel.
I'm going to Ohio.
What was the choices again?
Ohio, California, New York, or Pennsylvania?
I'll say California.
California. And one more. I'm only giving you.
Was that right?
I don't know until we tally it up here. They're going to grade this here in a second.
Oh,
what is?
This is riveting. So I'm going to shout out to the R4 listeners: Alan Mortensen, Tyrell King, Cody Tisdale, and Tony Olson.
Shout out to all you bad boys.
Oh, you heavy truckers, man! Every one of them, except Alan.
We have good names for you now. We just call you fuckers. That's just how it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is Axl Rose's birth name?
Just told you.
William Bruce Rose.
Axl Rose. I was thinking Slash. I'm sorry.
Brett
Axl.
William Bruce Rose. Brett Dial. Janie Lane or Victor Rose.
What was the first one?
William Bruce Rose.
That one.
Okay, we're going with it. All right, well, let's tally this bad boy up and see what Mr. Jaycen Ostler got.
Yeah, hopefully nobody's falling asleep and taking their trucks off the road. Ended up in the ditch from this riveting.
Riveting. Well, I'm filling in the hole here. You know, I mean, got a few things. You missed two.
I did. What I missed.
You missed. Who is the member of the band Skid Row? Who is a member of the band Skid Row?
Mm-hmm.
Rachel Bolan was most known for wearing an earring that was attached to his nose ring in the late 80s. I don't remember even asking that question.
I didn't hear that question.
Nah,
either.
we probably missed that son of a bitch and just skimmed over it. Okay. Michael Damian had a hit song in the 80s. Which one was it? Your answer? Love Stinks. The correct answer was Rock On.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, I'm just practicing you up a little bit. You just get me refreshed.
I have no idea who that guy even is.
Everybody gets
no
bored.
idea.
Good hell. I mean, this is
got rickrolled on the Michael Damian question. If you don't know Michael Damian, who done Michael Damian is, pack your shit and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, so you spent your weekend shoveling snow. And I spent mine at bar recovery. It's not like AA. It's just pisses you off, but
bar rescue. Huh?
Bar rescue on the Travel Channel. Is that Travel Channel or is Discovery? Who fucking cares?
I spent today talking to the mechanic. I've had a truck that's been giving me trouble for what feels like forever. And every time I go to work on something, we find 2 more things wrong with it. And that's what happened today. And I'm like, Jesus God almighty.
How much is it going to cost me? Yeah.
Parts $800, labor, there's probably another additional $1,000 or better to fix that one single piece. I'm just like, my God.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, and we were having a shortage of truck drivers out here in the basin.
Somebody told me that there are 10,000 available jobs out there.
Wow. Where are they going to put them? I heard today that Finley has purchased their own crude oil trucks and are going to start hauling their own crude oil from in-house. It's crazy to me. Yeah.
So what's the end result? What's the end? Colorado says, no, take your oil and shove it in your ass. What are they going to do? They don't want to go to Denver. What are they going to do?
I haven't heard the outcome of it. It's just something that's been even on the news. Channel 2 News actually reported on our oil field up here, how we need it to make this area boom. And it's a good little segment. You can check in on the Channel 2 app if you're interested in and seeing it. You get the county commissioner in Duchesne. He talks a little bit about it too. It's a big part of my life. I know that. So you put the railroad in. If they don't do it, I've been thinking of the options. What do they do? A loop? Come here and do a big loop in the basin, hit Vernal and Ouray, and then loop it back into Price. They're already building the rail. Put another one in there. My idea is, I think that they should put a rail in for public. To where you could jump on that sucker and go. Hey, you want to go to Salt Lake? You want to go to Denver? You want to go and have a good time? But yeah. Works for me.
That might. Yeah. Here's what everybody can see.
Oh.
You can say hi?
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
How you doing?
Eliana making her podcasting debut.
Debut. There you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You taking off? Okay. That'll be in just a minute.
Oh, now I'm going to have to check the box on YouTube. It says, is there any kids in these broadcasts when you upload them? And you're like,
oh,
all right.
No.
That's all right. We could do that.
Oh.
Oh, that's probably just a way to filter out everything then when it comes down to it. But no, I got in for my hunts. I got I got the walks all shoveled and it dried out here, Jaycen. I don't know. We're getting the opposite weather than you guys are, so
yeah.
Yep. But tonight you sound a lot better.
No, sorry, I didn't have any good content.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We'll roll. We got 40 minutes in it. We're all right. You know, I mean, we're just your Monday commute where you didn't commute and went to mechanic. It sounds like you spent more money than you were making today.
Well, yeah, it pissed me off to drive down all the way down to Springville and back. Then I had to go the price of diesels at some places it's $4.59, some places it's $5, but it's $5 at the truck stops now. So get ready for the price. Get ready for the price of everything to go up. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
We were driving the hybrid tonight, so yeah, I know exactly where you're sitting. I filled up the company truck this morning. It was over $100 bill there. Yeah, not exciting. You know, it even cost the oil field a lot of money when they up the prices of fuel. Costs more to truck, costs more for parts.
Yeah.
So if it sticks around $70, it's a plus. I think today the stock market closed with which W2I is what my company works for. It closed at 120.67.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So it's $120 a barrel right now.
The stock market took a big, oh damn. Well, we're getting stock tips now for everybody.
Yeah, you're really going to bore the shit out of everybody.
I know.
You can't talk about sports or anything right now. What the hell?
I know, kid. And they got no sports. They got the only sporting going on is what? College basketball?
Probably. I don't watch that.
Exactly. I don't watch it.
Have you seen the color of my skin and how tall I am? I can't watch basketball. I can't even see over the person in front of me.
Not a ball player, huh?
Just a baller.
Just a baller with your slime ball shirt on.
It's the hand, buddy. Screaming. Straight out of Santa Cruz. Yeah. Yeah. What was I going off on that one?
Oh, God, I don't know, but.
Oh, sports. Yeah, we were talking sports. I think you could get into NASCAR if that's what you're into. You know, I mean, right now, that's the only thing that's rolling right now. Fishing's in between. It's one of those, you hit out Strawberry, probably find you some ice, but I'd be careful. You know, I mean, I seen a guy with a pickup truck. He was in an old GMC and he was driving it on the ice and he videoed it. He says, I know everybody thinks I'm a dumbass, but I've got a vehicle with over 300,000 miles on it. Who cares? And I was thinking, that son of a bitch goes through the ice. It just sits there. It's an anchor.
Who cares? I don't know. The people are just going to fish your ass out of the lake. I don't know.
I can see this 98 Chevy sitting in the ice with it, just sitting there floating with the tires sticking up all summer because there's still a side-by-side up at Lucerne Bay up in the gorge. I was boating last year and I looked down and I was like, holy shit, there's a side-by-side right here. I heard it went through the ice. Nobody ever went and got it. It's like a Kawasaki Mule or something like that.
That sounds like something you should be able to retrieve pretty easy. Maybe.
Yeah.
I
don't know. They never did. It's probably from out of town. They're like, hey, all right, let's take it up there. Then went through the ice and they're humiliated that they fell through.
Who's going to care if I say, I don't know, probably you if you fucking die in it, you dummy.
Yeah.
Maybe with these gas prices, people will slow the hell down and quit crashing into everything.
I think you're going to actually probably get a pretty good deal on some boats right now. Some RVs, you know, I mean, take advantage of what you can right now while the fuel prices are high. I don't know if they're going to come down.
God damn, that's what we were talking about, that going camping and stuff. Like I said, we've got that little property up, our little camping property, and it's only 65 miles away, but that's still, you know, pulling the side by sides and stuff like that. It's just about a half a tank of fuel one way or round trip.
Yeah,
at
$5 a gallon.
I was like, I don't think we're going to be coming up here every weekend. we were talking about that last year. Do you guys do this when you go camping? Do you eat better when you're camping than you do
Yes,
at home?
you're damn
Yeah.
right.
So
Why do we do this?
I don't know. We're going camping. Fuck, we're eating ribeyes and shrimp, lobster, and
$500 you go for fucking 2 days.
$500 in groceries.
I got three different whiskeys.
More fucking beer and whiskey you've seen in your life.
We're gonna wake up and nobody wakes up and drinks. It's just like, oh, my head hurts. Sitting around a campfire, breathing smoke. My eyes hurt. Yeah.
And the food situation, you bring breakfast and dinner. You never bring anything for lunch because you end up eating breakfast at noon.
Yeah.
And then by the time you get that, then you go in and then you start making, then everybody's cooking their gigantic dinners. And that's how we do it. I mean, like I said, we get there Friday night and usually stop at Subway or something or Burger King, whatever, on the way up. And then the next morning, you feed the kids some oatmeal. Everybody else drinks coffee and eats ginger snaps until 11. They go, let's have something.
We break out the breakfast desserts. We get the strudels and we get the coffee cakes and shit like that we never get. And then Irish cream for the coffee. I mean, we don't even drink fucking Irish cream in our coffee here, but as soon as we get up there, we're gonna have Irish cream.
I've never drank more Clamatos beers in my life is when I go camping, because I don't know why I do this. I buy one of those big 24 ounces. So we unload at the bottom of the hill, and then take off up the hill to go in the Talon. I got to crack open my roadie, my Clamato. I don't drink Clamatos any other time.
Yeah.
Never do I drink those goddamn Clamatos, but I get one at the whatever gas station, and then I drink that on the way up for some reason.
And why is it? As soon as you hit the cattle guard, it says Forest Service. You get out and piss, and then everybody breaks open beers, and you don't care about drinking and driving. I'm on the country road. If a cop was able to get up there, he'd nail every one of us for DUIs, which I've already had one when I was 21. I'm not doing that shit anymore. So I'm the sober driver when it comes down to I got to be responsible. And who likes to park their RV when you're shit-faced? Your old ladies are yelling at you, get over here. I wanted to park over here.
More divorces happen from backing up RVs and loading boats and probably should really happen.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if you think that you're compatible with your spouse or you want to get married, go pitch a tent together with them. If you can make it through that civilly, you'll survive in life.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I enjoy those camping weekends, man. That's hilarious. But when I do go hunting, though, I simplify all my meals because I know when I get in there, I'm making dinner. So we get tacos, hamburgers. You know what I enjoy doing? Because the kids love it. This is a great meal. And I know everybody goes exotic and everything.
The hobo meals?
Oh, hell no. Buy packages of hot dogs and buns. Because when guys are drinking, sitting around, there's nothing better than just grabbing a wiener, throwing it in the fire, and having a little schlong for a snack.
God.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see. You're starting to see more and more of that stuff, and got side by sides like mine. I don't remember what I paid for it new, like 25 or 28.
God, they're $40,000 now.
Exactly. It's a lot.
That's why I don't have a side by side. I got the tree wheelers.
I still,
you know what I mean?
Go ride those.
I do.
We're gonna take those out.
I do too. I imagine that one's been sitting there long enough that it's probably got flat spots in the tires right now. That's where it when you drive it. Oh,
drive it like. But yeah, no, we were just talking about that. How we eat like kings when we go camping. It's like the rest of the time, it's just like, and then when you're at home, you're like, "What do you want for dinner?" I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I don't want to cook. I'm gonna do this.
Let's go to Beto's. I got Beto's today out in the oil field.
Really?
Yeah. Josh from Wheeler. I pulled up the compressor, was talking to Garrison Hartman. Shout out to him. And we were BS, and I was working over there, and the Challenger Wheeler mechanic, he come running over and he's like, dude, I got a breakfast burrito for you. It's one of those big old Beto's ones, man. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We had a guy that used to always talk about that. Robert, we called him Chicken Burrito. He'd always show up to work. I gotta get you one of them breakfast burritos from Beto's. They're good. Like, yeah, they're also the size of your face. You can eat half of it now.
Oh, I didn't eat my lunch after that. I was like, holy shit, I don't need anything.
Probably good to go past dinner too. Those things they're goddamn.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But yeah.
Oh, they're only $9 anymore. $9 and it's got 99 cents worth of product in it, but they are damn good. I don't get them that often. Good. And I'll bet you I'm 2 miles away from a Beto's. But I guess they are the cartel, is what I hear. That's the rumor around here right now.
Beto's is.
Ooh, I better just. We better edit that. We're gonna get shut down.
Anybody believes you, they should step out into traffic. Oh, where's Beto's?
The Shell.
Oh, Bees. The gas station. Okay, yeah.
Bees.
My cousin Matty talked about that. Well, he goes, the Beto's in Roosevelt. And I go, there isn't a Beto's in Roosevelt. He goes, yeah, there is. It's over here. And I go, yeah. Well, technically, that's Ballard. You're on the Ballard sign. So it's in Ballard. It's not Roosevelt.
We're on the east side out here.
How are you? All right.
Don't confuse us with the west side.
All right. Oh.
That's about all I got tonight, Jaycen.
I had less than that.
You had less than that? Hey, we kept it going, and we had a good bullshit session. At least we got our Monday behind us and rock and roll, and we're learning a lot about editing. And
boy, how about us trying to figure out this goddamn Zoom call thing? I went and bought a microphone today just for this.
Yeah, we burned all of our content up doing the Zoom. It's like, there's Jaycen. There's Jaycen having a good time. Hopefully, we'll get it together. I mean, shit. 4-year-olds can do this shit. Why can't we?
That's how it is. My parents, whenever they have something wrong, they call Drew and Charlie.
Oh, my son works for the communication company out here, and he gets plenty of phone calls from the grandparents, and it's for stuff. Yeah. Woo, excuse me. Yeah, it must be that time. Oh, I could tell the sunset is starting to chill off in the old dungeon here. So, but
you don't have your heaters going?
I got one going down here, but it's burning my legs.
Right on.
Yeah, I learned how to cut and edit the sound of it as well out. So yeah.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Quinn, he's gonna be a producer one of these days. Sit back and over your guys' podcasts.
That's right.
All right. Well, this is episode 58. Remember to set your clocks forward. Yeah. Forward. I was going to say spring forward. Set them ahead this weekend. So you're not late on Monday. Or use that excuse, and I don't know who the fuck gets away with it. But there's always that one guy that says, I forgot to set my clock, and he shows up late. And you're like, how old are you?
Bullshit.
That only works for 16-year-olds.
Nobody has a clock. They all have their phones.
Yeah.
If you have if you still have a clock on your wall, it's because your grandmother gave it to you in 1983.
I have one on my nightstand from when I got married.
Actually, we have one of those ones that projects up on the wall.
Does it?
Which is kind of nice. And then, but oh man, real quick, when we first had Ellie, and we had to have nannies and stuff because she was just she was a preemie, and we didn't want to send her to daycares and stuff. So we'd hired nannies, and those drippy bitches that show up late all the time. Oh, my alarm didn't go off. Shut up. Just shut up. Your alarm went off. Shut up. Your phone works fine. these girls are all like 19 to 23 or whatever. And they're
Yeah.
like, they had more, and it was funny. They always did it when Misty would have to go out of town for work. So then I'd be at home and I'd tell them, I say, okay, I need you here at 6 a.m. And they would look at me like I was speaking Spanish. I'm like, no, 6 a.m. You need to be here because I got to leave. And they go, okay. And every single time they were late. Oh, my alarm didn't go off or this or that. Or I'd tell them, so like today or tomorrow, whenever it's supposed to snow again, I'd say, okay, well, if it's snowing bad, I said, I probably won't have to go to work. Well, they took that to mean that, they woke up and they saw it was snowing, that wasn't going to work. They didn't take in consideration that I needed to call them and tell them that they weren't coming in. This happened, and it only happened when Misty was gone. They'd screw me up every single time. My alarm didn't go off. Shut up. It did too. You just didn't get out of bed.
It's socially acceptable, though. At one time, yeah, when I was a teenager into being an adult, that was 90% of your job was making it work. I saw more people run off over the years because they could not make it work, calling in sick or being late. And the boss is like, you're done. They don't do that anymore. It's like, You know what? Oh, it's okay. He's traveling safe. You're like, yeah, he could have traveled safe an extra half hour if he would have got up like his parents told him, There's another thing. We never traveled anywhere without a coat or shoes growing up. You see it all the time now. Your kids jump in the vehicle. You're like, where's your shoes? I don't need them. We're just going to your house. And you're like, what if we break down? Vehicles don't break down like they used to.
Oh my God.
I remember being stranded. We didn't have cell phones then though. Yeah. Oh God. And everybody wants to hear how old we are. God damn it. The oldest podcast in the Uintah Basin.
I highly doubt that. I wish Kevin was on here to tell the story about the time he showed up to the pit to load at 6 a.m. and he misunderstood the text. And he showed up to load at 6 a.m. I was like, God, you're a doer. And he calls the guy and he goes, God damn, he goes, I've been here since 6 a.m. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing at the gravel pit at 6 a.m.? They laughed at him. So quit.
That's your story intro right there.
Yeah, thank you. They laughed at him so hard. So every now and again, I'll tease him about it. Quick, what time did you get to the pit, Kevin? 5:30, 6 o'clock. Which means he had to get up. He had to get up in the morning, like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Get everything warmed up.
He was all pissed off. He was at 6 a.m. There's not a pit around here open at 6 a.m. It's still dark.
Oh shit.
So that day he said that he's to work on time. God damn it, he means it. Even if you got to be up North Salt Lake at 6 a.m. to sit there, for an hour and a half till the pit opens.
We need to have him back on.
Yeah, I tell you, we're coming out. We're coming out there when it warms up.
Oh yeah,
we're bringing side by sides. We're gonna go have some fun. I got Tony in. I got Tony and Alan and Kevin and Maddie. I don't remember who else.
You let me know of the dates and I will get things prepped. I'll take time off work.
When it warms up.
I know. We're looking at
when it quits.
God damn, you're looking into May, man, for the good weather, you know what I mean? Do you remember being in high school and sliding school and going to the lake and swimming in April?
Oh, might even bring a legendary Tyrell King too.
Okay.
We went out there one time. Oh, we did this. I think it was after, it was like in May. So school was almost over and we were doing like track or something. It was one of those days where it warmed up to 65 and you thought you were dying because you'd been used to it being minus 20 out there. And we all thought we were just burning up hot. It's like, let's go to Bottle Hollow.
And we get Cottonwood in high school a lot.
Before you needed when you could just go out to Bottle Hollow. Yeah. Anyway, and when you go into the lake, you start going around the bend. There was a little cutout, kind of a little dip. So if you could jump in on one side and swim across to the other side, and it was like 30 yards, something like that, 50 yards, maybe 30 yards. We dove in that water, started swimming, and then we realized that it was a lot goddamn colder than we anticipated.
Oh yeah.
Even though
it's
let's go
fucking
swimming
cold.
Let's go swimming at Bottle Hollow. Oh, man,
43 degrees.
It was hypothermia barking down your throat because you've been so used to being cold all that winter, and it was March. It warmed up to 65. Yeah. Almost drowned in Bottle Hollow that day. Like me and Mark Hollinger and Ty Glines, maybe. I can't remember who was there, but yeah, we thought we were going to die.
Sam Meekum and Jaycen Petrus. They decide they're going to swim across to the cliffs in Cottonwood from the party rock. Everybody jumps in. They decide they're going to swim, and they about damn near drowned. They cramped up. It was too cold. Yeah. It was a bad deal. And then they walked their asses back. We had to wait for them for like 2 or 3 hours to get around. It's like they were afraid to swim back.
I guess turn around and going back to your friends wasn't an option.
Oh, times have changed so much, man. Those were the good old days. We can't relive them, but we sure can enjoy the memories.
Yeah. So, but no, I wanted to bring those guys out. At least bring Kevin. I told you Kevin wants to come out and go out to my mom's and eat lasagna.
Lasagna? So. I love it. That'll be awesome.
I mentioned him all the time. I don't think he even listens. So he's usually got other shit going on.
That's life, man. I mean, this is for middle-aged fat guys, podcasting. And I'll be 46 on Friday.
So,
yeah. Middle age is past. Hopefully we make it to 90, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. Remember, do a spay and neuter your cats, set the clocks back.
Set them forward.
Set them forward. Do something. Be generous. And like our podcast. Get out there and share it and support it and subscribe and get out there and have fun. All right. This is episode 58. Go ahead, Jaycen.
Oh, I had a question for you though.
You got it.
You've been to Mexico more than once, right?
Yeah, I can't even count how many times I've been to Mexico. Yeah.
Are the prostitutes in Mexico considered to be street tacos?
Yeah. I've never seen any prostitutes on the streets. Well, I haven't seen any prostitutes. I've been to strip joints that have a little bit more. You get in there and you're like, whoa, she's stripping, but what's this back room back here? You got to get out of there real quick. It's dirt on the floor, piss on the wall.
That back room is the tamest donkey you've ever seen in your life. It's back room.
It's the butt hut.
Oh, all right.
All right, Jaycen Ostler.
Yeah, that's enough for me.
Episode 58. It's in the books. And we're out of here.
See ya.
I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.